Kia ora, I'm Claudette from Tauranga City Libraries. Today I'm going to show you your SOS emergency setup and your medical ID setup. This is really important. People with smartphones have this set up. If we have somebody that has collapsed and they have their phone on them, this is a way to get in contact with their emergency contacts already in their phone, and also it shows any medical conditions that those people have. So we are going to go up to the settings icon. We are then going to go and scroll down on our list, and we're going to go to the health icon, and we're going to select that. And in here we've got medical ID. We're going to select that as well. So at the moment there is nothing in that screen. It just says my name. So I'm going to go up to the top right hand corner to edit, and I'm going to click edit. I can put in my birth date, any medical conditions I have, any medical notes, allergies, reactions, what my blood type is, whether or not I'm an organ donor, my weight and my height. So we're going to be looking at the emergency contacts here at the bottom. So we're going to hit on the plus, the little green plus sign to add in our emergency contact. I'm going to add my husband, and it brings up the relationship there. So I'm going to pop spouse. I'm going to add in another emergency contact, so the little plus. I'm going to add my mum. I'm going to put mother. And then I'm going to put in my sister. So I'm going to click on that, my sister, and relationship sister. So at the moment, I now have all of those contacts sitting there just in case they need to be rung if I've collapsed or anything like that. I can go in and now adjust my birth date. So I'm just going to make something up. Any medical conditions, and it's good to fill and propagate all of this so there is as much information in there as possible. Once you've done that, you can then go done. So that is now completed, and as you can see, this isn't actually my birth date. This is, these aren't the people's phone numbers, but it gives you an idea of who those emergency contacts are in case there is some form of accident. So now we're going to look at the SOS emergency setup. So we're going to go into our settings, and we're going to go to SOS, Emergency SOS. We're going to click on that. And in there, we've got Call with Side Button. So that I've turned that on. And Auto Call. So I've turned that on as well. And it lists out your emergency contacts, who they are. So if I wanted to ring somebody, I have somebody's phone. All I need to do now is click the two side buttons. And it will bring up Medical ID or SOS. So I can click on Medical ID, and it will bring up the information about who I am and who my spouse is, who my mother is, and who my sister is. Those are my emergency contacts. I can hit the two side buttons again, and instead of hitting Medical ID, I can hit the Emergency SOS. This takes you to the New Zealand Emergency Services by dialing 111. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Keep an eye out for more videos from the Tauranga City Library.